You know, Johnny, and you can imagine the worst case possible scenario, right? You call 911 expecting an ambulance to show up, and it doesn't. Well, it's a scenario that those who were at the State House today say is one that is playing out with growing frequency across the Commonwealth. A Winthrop mother testifying on Beacon Hill about a family tragedy. Andrea Feely telling lawmakers about her 2-year-old daughter who went into cardiac arrest in January of 2024. She called 911 and waited for the ambulance.
They stayed on the line, and I remember the moments which felt like an eternity, frantically asking if the ambulance was coming. Where are they? What's taking so long? Are they close?
The ambulance never came. The fire chief rushed the child to Mass General Hospital in his SUV as a pair of firefighters performed CPR along the way. The young girl did not survive.
I honestly feel that if an ambulance were available, Una would have had a better chance at survival. We miss her every day and keep her memory alive in our daily lives.
Action Ambulance CEO Michael Waronka says this nightmare scenario is more common than many might believe.
He made the best decision at that point in time. And unfortunately, providers in the Commonwealth are placed in those situations every single day.
Feely's testimony coming before a joint committee considering a pair of bills seeking to address the state's EMS system. The first would create a special commission which would look at ambulance workforce shortages and accountability standards for EMS agencies to avoid what Waronka calls level zero, when ambulances simply aren't available. The other, tackling reimbursement rates for ambulance companies traveling large distances.
So this is happening across the entire state. And we also have an even bigger problem with not being able to move patients out of emergency rooms and hospitals.
Now, in today's joint committee meeting, a number of EMS personnel who are there to try to push in support of these bills and the reforms that they could bring about. Reporting live outside of the State House in Boston, Stephen Quinn, 7 News.